Hey everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel, and today I hope you're having a good day so far. I'm having a good day so far, but I think it's going to be even greater after this because I'll be doing my first listen / full-on album review to tripleS's first mini album titled Assemble. Now, I've only heard good things from you guys. For those who checked out my reaction and review to Rising music video for an okay, I think my initial thoughts for the music video and the song still stand. I absolutely love this overall release. I just wish it was slightly longer to enjoy even more, but nonetheless, okay, it's in the rotation on the repeat without a doubt. But in terms of these B-sides for Assemble, right, haven't checked out the highlight medley at all or heard it, so let's just say I'm in for a surprise. I hope Song C comes into fruition somehow, or any of the other songs that I enjoyed personally, but I'm glad that Song B ended up coming through for the title, of course, for Rising. But without further ado, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so the first song we have here is titled Beam. Now, I'm seeing familiar names right off the rip. We got Maverick, we got Liar, who's been on some of my favorite songs like Lovable by Joe, Yuri. We even got Any Mazinga, who's honestly been on several different songs that I enjoy for my favorites, like You and I by Wooju Sonya, Everything Goes On, the Korean version by Changa, as well as Play, Bandit as well, What's in Your House by Idol. And then we also got Park Hyun. He has worked with Any Mazinga, so we love to see it. Familiar names, so I'm assuming that this song is either gonna be chill or very energetic and upbeat and fun with it. But yeah, let's just dive into Beam now. Ooh. This is song E, right? Oh, we love to hear it. Oh, the chimes. Oh, the dipping of the bass. Ooh. Very chillax, laid back. Especially easy to listen to. Ooh, yeah! What a drop. What a chorus. This is a whole vibe. Lesson bored. Oh! Wait, is this Yoon? Oh, okay. Quite adorable verse 2. Man, the percussion is so satisfying with the tinging and tanging, with the hi-hat work. But yet, the vocal work, so satisfying. There's a chime slightly in the back. Bring it back now. Hey! A little bit of emphasis on the board word, the line there. Okay. Tell him. Go find someone. I'm sort of getting like a moving on type of thing when it comes to the lyrics, right? Just trying to hear it out in full first listen is kind of difficult. But what I'm getting here, oh my goodness, the vocal work being so satisfying, yet in unison with the instrumentation and the elements going on the production end, it is just so satisfying, laid back, and chill. And I think it's very fitting for considering what has been put out by tripleS as a whole, if you think about it. Of course, when it comes to Rising, when it comes to the subunits release, Acid Angel from Asia and Generation, the satisfying routes that they have took, right? And I feel like this is more so of an atmospheric one that, honestly, I can see split opinions and feelings for this song. For me, I mess with this a lot and how atmospheric it is, yet in unison the production is with the vocal work. Yet even though the production is a driving factor in this song, I feel like the vocal work with the slight nuances and the vocal direction in this was done so beautifully. And I just feel like others may not feel the same way, to this just being too atmospheric for them, quite possibly. But that's completely fine. I feel like it sets the tone so far of what potentially I'm gonna get off of this mini album, even though I haven't heard the rest of the B-sides, which is kind of crazy to think about, right? I told you guys when I was listening through the songs throughout the days and trying to figure out which one's my favorite, right? Song C and all. But I feel like song E coming to fruition as Beam here was very well placed and considered, and it suits the members really well. I like that adorable verse 2. It's very sweet with it too, yet fluffy in a way, if I would describe it that way, almost, right? And that outro to wrap up the song, I feel like it was done so perfectly. And even though duration-wise, it's quite short, it doesn't clock in at 3 minutes, I feel like it's the right kind of length to it, and it sticks. It's very effective and all. So I want to dive right back into it, break down some elements and sections that I absolutely adored in this, and yeah. Oh, you're putting me down. There's that chime work, or a riser, which tend to be used quite a bit on the production end when it comes to music. I just love that bass, that deep bass that is done ever so slightly, takes these slight dips and so on and so forth. Don't try to use me. Oh, yeah, I feel like, hey, you're just bad for me, and you're just negative spot in my life and all. I'm moving on from you. Just stop it, you know? Let go of me, okay? I like the intentions of this song, honestly. Give it to us. The drop into Let Me Be, like this chorus is so majestic, am I right? Yet it has this dream-like feel to it from what I was getting even prior to this with the pre-chorus and verse 1. The ticking of the hi-hats, and then the tinging of like the triangle or percussion work going on. I like it. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, if this is Yuyan or not. I'm still familiarizing, of course, voices, the names, and obviously names of the members, because they introduced members slowly but surely, and I'm gonna have to go on the variety and stuff. But in the meantime, I want to focus more so on the vocal work and the production, obviously, which I love doing in my album reviews, in case you guys didn't notice that already. But I love just the soft delivery of the vocal direction here, and the vocal projection by Union or another member who's doing this. Verse 2. This you, I love the drag of the you by this member, and how eventually, notice this. It's so fitting that, oh my goodness, now we're in the pre-chorus. Like, this is what I'm saying when it comes to the transitions within the song. It's just so smooth. As much as the movement is going on, the movement is just so smooth, not too linear with it. It has its nice twists and subtle turns to it. Oh my goodness. Now, I sort of want to bring it to the bridge right away. Actually, now that I think about it, there's no bridge. It just has the pre-chorus and chorus, and it goes on like that. And it goes on to the outro that really stood out to me, everyone. Let me bring it to the outro. Let me find it here. There we go. I love that attitude, but in this satisfying kind of manner. I don't need you, right? And then it goes, I won't fit you? And that bass goes hard. Yeah, the layering is done so well in this song. It makes so much sense considering who's working behind the scenes for song E or Beam now. Okay, Liar, Any Mazinga. Like I told you, like working with the likes of Wuju Sonia, and also yeah, this is a very well thought out song. I think it suits the group, honestly, because sometimes there's songs that are just passed on and it just feels like it's just there in the draft to just be given to any group, and in this case it works for all the members of tripleS, and I can't wait to check out the other B-side, so let's just get into the next one now. Alright, so the next track we have here is titled Before the Rise. Now this is a very short track, 53 seconds about, and it is placed before their title track, Rising. So I'm sure this is gonna lead into their title track. It's done as probably as an intro slash interlude. In case you guys don't know what is an interlude, sometimes what people do is put these interludes at the start, in between tracks, or in the middle of a mini album or full on album to provide a transitioner between songs so you could listen to the album very smoothly, and nothing that is just gonna be so jarring, and I'll switch up in terms of the styles and genres of tracks. So I appreciate this a lot. This is what I sort of noticed off of Acid from Angel, that subunit, and their tracks that were brief and that were put onto that debut subunit mini album. But this one, I'm really interested in how this plays out because I'm seeing GDLO, love that consistency from Monotree, who also was on Rising with the likes of Yellow, and of course, Jaden Jong. But let's just get into Before the Rise now. That's dope. Ooh. I can really foresee a performance with this into Rising. Love the diss scratch, the turn diss. Oh, what an epic drop. And I could like foresee the members coming together with the choreo, getting into position, and then boom, hitting us with Rising. Wow, what a brilliant produced track, honestly. And in case you guys didn't know, Monotree, huge team. I'm familiar of GDLO and Yellow. GDLO has been on a good amount of my favorites. We're talking about that plus track alongside High High by Luna, good amount of Luna's works of Course and the likes of Q by GOT7. So I feel like this was well thought out to put in between Beam and Rising to give us, you know, hype us up into Rising. And it makes me wonder what's going to be placed after Rising, of course, genre-wise, stylistically-wise, sonically, of course. So yeah, let's just get into the next track now. So this next track is titled Colorful. I'm seeing familiar names yet again. We love to see it. We got Hymax, we got Paulina Cirilla. If you guys don't know, you should know by now. Paulina has taken part on the likes of Anti-Fragile by LE SSERAFIM, and even my favorite B-side so far by Joe Yuri, and that is Blank. Got Jaden Jong, of course, but even Jun Ji-eun. Jun Ji-eun, in case you didn't know, has taken part on many of our favorite songs. Highway to Heaven, and even the likes of Would You by Red Velvet, Only One, Lionheart by Girls' Generation as well. So I feel like this song lyrically can be very fun considering that Paulina is in the works, but just the titling of this song, Colorful, I feel like it will be colorful and fun. That's my guess here, but let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the keyboard work, the chords. Oh, that hiccup, that giggle at the start almost. Ooh, rhythm guitar? Ooh. I'm digging this so far. Like, loving the energy. Oh, the synthesizer work. That is cool. I'm getting a lot of dopamine from this. Ooh. Very playful vocal work here. Oh, building up here with the pre-chorus. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the chorus. It just overwhelms you in a good way in terms of the energy and good vibes. Maybe some disco strings. Ooh, that snare work, that kick snare drum work. Oh, what a verse too. The keyboard work is so fun, yet funky with it. Some plucks going on. Yeah. Truly taking the synth pop route. Give it to us. Man, it's truly taking me down memory lane. Yet this song is truly colorful with the lyrics and how upbeat and fun it is. Okay. Love how they bring it together here, all the members. Ooh, that rapid fire cannon drum kit work. Yes. Oh yeah, some disco strings. Ooh, the breakdown here on the outro. Vocal flourishes. Wow. If you guys know what I'm like saying here in terms of the feeling, like you just get this full blown rush right away in this song and it just overtakes you. You just can't but help dance along, the jam along, and really just feel every bit and section within this song. Okay, so far my favorite song, and I told you guys earlier, it's taken me down memory lane because I feel like this has so much Luna, Odd Eye, Circle, quite admittedly, approach to it's okay. If there's one group that really worked the genre of synth pop and all and synthesizers really well, of course that is Luna, because we know why already and all. So I could totally feel the influences from the singer-songwriters, the writers, and the producers behind this song, right? But I love how the lyrics are so playful and go hand in hand with the playful vocal work in terms of the projection and delivery from time to time, and yet it is so colorful and distinct, right? If you think about comparably to Beam, the vocal work is more so distinct. It's not as in unison, but when we bring it together as a whole, that bridge, what a way to give us a fun, sing-alongable moment, a sweet yet wholesome moment that is so heartwarming, and like it gets our hearts like fluttering and all, and that peak high note to bring it back to the final chorus and have a fun outro like that with that breakdown that really surprised me and I did not expect, quite admittedly. Is just everything. It's just everything. So this song, it's clear, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. Like longevity wise, I could hear myself, like I could foresee myself, streaming this song over and over again, because it's just that kind of pick me up, good vibe type of song where the vocal work is to die for and to cherish and just enjoy as well. I liked the ad-libs here and there. I think the ad-libs made it more so fun as well, added more textures to the song, added more depth per se. And I think just considering how the members worked off each other, right? The energy is just so infectious. So let me dive back into this right away and break things down and moments that I truly love, highlight some moments that I loved. The chords on the keyboard, do. Now notice this, right? We just get like, you know, really basic keyboard work that turns out to be very funky and fun with it. The roll down of the keys at some point here and there, and just electrifies us additionally with the synthesizer work later on. I love it here. Just the strumming of the rhythm guitar going on here. Yeah, the kick drum snare work was done so well. Now we first get the synthesizers in this moment right here with verse 1. I love it. Yet the rhythm is very rudimental and it sticks on you, you know, it's very catchy in that kind of way. The dregs of the lines, some vocal glides in this song, it's just so immaculate. I love how there's this like heartbeat pounding kind of moment that's like ready to burst out, and all for the chorus, like for the chorus, how this pre-chorus does that to us and builds it up like that. This is how you do a pre-chorus, and this is how we do a chorus, everyone. Woo, the overwhelming synthesizer work that's not. And then we get like some like synth strings or like disco strings going on. I feel like there's sometimes synth strings, but then there's disco strings as well. Yeah, synth strings. The roll down of the keyboard work. It's so fantastic. Hey. I like their verse 2s as well. Like, notice how their verse 2s can either be very adorable or very cool or badass or something that is just honestly very fitting always when it comes to other sections within their songs, right? I love the attitude here, particularly on this verse 2 for this song. Man, I love how pitched that is, the roll down there. Oh, the chords here. The chord progression is just so beautiful. See this heartbeat moment that I was talking about? Give to us. Hey! The right word, the right way to kick off and drop, give us that that outburst of a moment for the chorus. So I think, without a doubt, the chorus is my favorite section, but verse 2 and then also, yeah, you are so colorful. I love how they bring it back together here, this full-on chant moment in the bridge, just it heightens our experience in the song. And it gives us almost like a sing-alongable moment, because once it gets to this part, oh, it's so fun, you just can't but help but sing along. You are so colorful. Good chemistry. Man, I love how, as it progresses and progresses, like they repeat these 2 lines here for the bridge. It gets more intense, the turning of the bass, and rapid fire cannon drum kit work. High note. Bring back to the chorus. So the length in this song is so perfect. The arrangement is well considered. Yet the details are really refined and nuanced here and there in the song. It is like an explosion. Because this breakdown here, it constantly turns the bass, and it breaks down the drum kit work, and then I love that roll down there. Maybe some analog synthesizers. That is so dope. Like different kind of electronic elements, synthesizers, string work. I mentioned synth strings, disco strings as well to add that retro-y feel to it as well. Man, oh man, like, I love how this song, most importantly, showcases their vocals even more. And honestly, I wouldn't mind tripleS coming through with a title track, something like Colorful here, but maybe added with the swag and coolness that we got from Rising, you feel me? Because honestly, I don't mind synth pop tracks that are not ordinary and simple. Give us something like this that's overwhelming and that's just gonna make the rest of our day and weeks, you know what I'm saying? So feel good song, love it on this particular mini album, but let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next song is titled The Baddest. I'm seeing names that I absolutely love seeing from time to time, and that is Ari from The Hub, who has worked with a good amount of my favorite artists and groups out there. The Hub is a team that I do admire a lot of their works, but also additionally we have G-High from Mono Tree. In case you didn't know, has worked with Luna in the past before, the likes of Butterfly, of course, and we even got Shannon Bay. We love to see it. I love how she's still in the industry behind the scenes, coming through with bangers and blessing us, honestly, not only composition wise for songs, but also lyrically as well. I'm talking about has worked with my #1 favorite group, fromis_9, likes of Magolgi, Zero G, has worked with 17 in the past before, Wadada by Kepler as well. I'm expecting big things from this song, honestly, considering the credits here, but let's go. Whoa! It was like an R&B-ish intro with instrumentation. Ooh, let me turn it up here a bit. Okay, where's this going with this pre-chorus? Love the vocal work in this one too. Some snare drum work. Horns, like trumpets. Ooh, what a slow burn. Chorus. Oh, all up in your brain. Taking up the hi-hats here. Yeah, this is such a cool R&B pop track, honestly. I love the confidence in this song, too. Hey. But the smooth production, oh, it's just a dive bar. Okay. What a pre-chorus. And yet it builds up. Some shakers going on too. The horns. It's done in this like tippy toe creeping kind of manner. But yeah, definitely a slow burn feel that I'm getting. With the bass guitar too. Ooh, getting sharp here with the horns. Whoa, this is the bridge? Dugum dugum. Param param. This song's got me going crazy, not gonna lie. Oh, the vocal work. So heavenly, like. Man, oh man, I totally sense Shannon Bay's influence on this. Like I mentioned Magolgi, such a fun song. Zero G, it's more like laid back with it and all, and considering that she has worked with some of my underrated, honestly, solo artists like the likes of Summer Cake, I can feel her influence by the tenfold, okay? As well as, of course, Ji-Hai and Ari. So this was the great combination of the three of them in the works on this one particularly. And the Baddest, it is a really, probably the baddest song that I've heard from tripleS so far, if I'm gonna have to put it in this kind of a way, right? I really thought Beam was the most, like, smooth song that we were getting from this mini album, but it's the Baddest here. And I say that because just the slow burn feel that we get in the chorus, right? On this very heavy R&B influenced track on a combination of pop elements as well. It really sticks, right? As much as how slow burn and smooth the production is, the vocal work is done like that as well. Oh my goodness, everyone. This, and I thought Colorful was like, ooh, that's a masterpiece, but the Baddest here, this is like a S+ tier kind of song. This is so surreal, honestly. Arrangement wise, like, sure, it's standard with how it plays out and all, but I think the production works with the standard arrangement in a way that is just, it sinks, it gives you this deep down sinking in feeling and all, and it truly showcases more so heavy, the cool side to tripleS per se. Remember I was saying how Rising, their title track, was so cool and all, and badass. They have that side to them that they do have, you know, as much as they have their satisfying side, they have their cool side, and this is more top-down heavy on their cool signature sound side, you know what I'm saying? So I love how we're getting the best of both worlds in separate tracks on this mini album, and I think this was a great choice to have on this mini album, everyone. I keep saying this, I know I keep saying this, but this is so far my favorite B-side on the album, considering if there's not another track that I loved a lot during the battles between the songs throughout those days later on into this mini album, but the Baddest. I want to dive back into this right away because there's some things I feel like I'm missing out, and I gotta identify more. So definitely we get different kind of guitars utilized in this. Dung 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 dung, man, what a almost sinister like playing of the guitar here in this moment. Man, they truly robbing our hearts here with this one. I love the diggum 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 nah. I love how it transitions into the pre-chorus so well. It adds a build up there, and it almost feels like a pre-chorus, the end of verse 1 here. Diggum 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 nah. I love it, I love it, I love it. The heartthrob feeling, yeah. Definitely not trumpets, more so heavy horn work. That's not done sharply yet. Definitely snare drum work, some shakers. That percussion work is done so well. The hi-hats. This is the slow burn that I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, let me hear it out again. I need to get the lyrics down so I can sing along this song later. Sarajo make move. Oh! Smoke or smooth smoke. Love the bass guitar work in this song. You know, it's not vocal heavy, yet it's not production heavy. There's a good ebb and flow between the two, the vocals by the members as well as the production, and maybe that's why I'm getting that spacey, like, slow burn feel additionally in the song. I love how there's like this almost like choir-like sound. There's this choir-like sampling during verse 2 here. Yet there's this rudimental kick drum snare work that's keeping the pacing. Huh? Love the emphasis there on the end of the line. Yet I'm waiting for that Zigum build up into the pre-chorus again the second time around. But I'll take everything. Oh, that is... They're truly stealing our hearts. I was not kidding. Now I want to bring it to the bridge. Oh, some trumpets actually. Wow, that's crazy. I just noticed it here. Yes, this is the bridge. Wow, that tinging at the percussion work. Ooh, hollowed out, but epic drums in the back done ever so slightly. That hold of the line there. Woo. I could kill your life. Wow. This is a deadly sharp song, even though it's a slow burn to it. I mean, I'll be real with you, y'all. This song is truly all up in my brain. Ooh, ooh. What a fire line at the end there, but man, oh man. This album just keeps on getting better and better, am I right, as we go into each and every track, but let's just get into the next B-side now. Alright, so this next song is titled New Look. Now I'm seeing Bad in the Works, who's been on, of course, Acid Angel from Asia's songs, Dimension, as well as Rolex. We love to see it. Got Jaden Jong, Quan Agent, lots of familiar names here, okay? Mono Tree team in the works. So I'm sure this is gonna be good, or even more than good, the matter of fact. So let's go. No way. Song C, everyone. This is it. The synth wave full on track. Yes, yes. Give it to me. As some may know, synthwave is my favorite genre out of all genres. Love the drive in this song. So fun with it so far. Ooh. This pre-chorus though. Build up. Whoa! The new look and new taste delivery though by all the members. Woo! Love the synthesizer work. Get the high notes being done. Love the electronic drum kit work. Oh, what about verse 2? Love that snare work. Quite a cute moment here in verse 2. Build up here again. New look. New taste. I love the ad-lib work in this as well. I'm getting that 80s influence too. So this is the bridge. Solely focusing on the members here. Ooh, the bass here. Beautiful. I don't care anymore. So cheerful with it. Wow. That is catchy. The hooks in this song, mad catchy. The melody is so memorable. I don't know why, but this just makes me like feel like I just want to like ball out or just like go to to a store and listen to this song and walk down the aisle or something like that, because like feeling so fresh and feeling so clean kind of feel that I'm getting in this song. Now, what's really cool about this is that even though they took the synthwave route with this, it's not taken in more so of like a dark manner, right? With synthwave, keep in mind you could take it the dark route or you could take it the very fluttering light route, which they did in New Look here. And this is what I want to hear more. I'm glad that this new year is bringing us synthwave and K-pop together hand in hand. I'm talking about the likes of Autopilot as of recently by Purple Kiss. Gets you in the emotional feels, especially at the end there. As Swan, highly recommend. If you like this song, you're gonna like Autopilot. I also highly recommend, of course, Killer by Key. That takes more so of the dark route, and there's a lot of expression in his performance for that song. So it's just a matter of time of getting more synthwave songs for title tracks, am I right? So obviously New Look is my favorite B-side, I should say, coming off of this mini album, and that's because when I previewed this song in the during the battles and I'm like, this is the song that if not, you know, this song, it has to be Rising. And I'm glad that they decided to put up this song on this mini album because, man, the pacing, the overall movement of the song is just so fun. Synthwave does that with the electronic drum kit work and the synthesizers, right? It just puts you in a full-on trance. Love that 80s influence that I'm getting, yet it has that tripleS feel to it. And I can't believe I'm saying this already because it feels like tripleS has solidified their sound already. It's just a matter of time for them to build upon it and showcase even more range when it comes to the comebacks. And remember I was saying this, the initial reaction and all for the music video and of Rising, they showed so much range with, of course, the song battles, whether their demos shown or like the tracks were done to a certain point, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I could, you know, feel like they can mess with so many different genres and own those genres, right? We got R&B, we got synth pop, right? We even got synthwave coming from this mini album. Like, come on, what's there not to love every one? Yet all of these songs suit the members so well, and I love how they bring moments together. You know, earlier on I was talking about how, wow, we get the sing-alongable bridge, but now we get the sing-alongable chorus with the New Look, right? And the New Look and all at the chorus. Love it. The New Look, new taste. Just the first couple seconds, I'm like, yeah, this is the song. My time. Was there nothing? I like new things, yeah. So I like how they're doing that, not only, okay, with the English lyrics in the chorus. I like how they're saying, like, new things, like, I'm sort of picky. This is what I'm getting, if I'm not mistaken, in verse 1, right? Oh, the vocal layering too. I forgot to mention this. It's so beautiful. And there's that cheerful moment that I'm talking about where the members bring it together in the chorus, specifically for New Look and New Taste, and then one of the members continues those two lines. Love the synthesizers here. As much as I love the electronic drum kit work, that's keeping the pacing. Uh-oh. The syllables of "let me get brand new things" sticks too. I love how it even gets more dreamlike with this surprising verse too, quite admittedly. Now I'm getting more so, now that I think about it, with this like verse 2, I'm getting more so like, not fully 80s, but like the mid 80s to 90s feel in it, right? Hey. Oh, the soaring vocal moment there. Oh, the layering. I just can't get enough of it, the vocal layering. And yet, the ad-lib. Notice, like, the new taste, like, oh, I love it, right? Let me check this out again. I'm gonna try to pinpoint the ad-libs. All the members, New Look. And then there's additional New Look in the right after, and then the continuation of the line. That's cool. Very light and delicate in this moment with the vocal work. Bridge. Oh, not yet. We're getting close though. It's immediately right after, I believe. It gets more so like vulnerable and delicate in this moment here with the bridge, which I do appreciate. They take it back a bit so they could build up the energy again, play with us, add this contrasting bridge that stands out. I love how cheerful it gets when all the members come together with the chorus. I just can't get enough of it. So obviously the chorus is my favorite moment in the song. Yes, the vocals elevate ever so slightly. Oh, and it dips back down with the O's. Ooh. Hands down my favorite B-side without a doubt, but let's just get into the final track and then I'll wrap things up. So this final track is titled Chowall. It seems like it is the outro to this mini album, I believe. It comes right after New Look, right? So it makes me wonder how this is going to play out fully, exactly 1 minute and 3 seconds, but let's go. Like a hollowed out wood block of some sort, percussion instrument. Ooh. Oh. Piano. be the only one, but I feel like this sticks so well immediately right after New Look, considering like Bad and Jin Zhang yet again carried on into Chowall here. Yet also, like, with the lyrics, it's got me almost reminiscent earlier on when we checked out the Baddest that they're saying, like, get your hands, it's like, get your hands up. Hands on. But that sharp piano work and all. Makes me wonder if this is gonna carry on into, assumingly, the next mini album that they do. Very mysterious, but oddly enough, it works to wrap up this mini album, I've got to say. So not only we got an interlude-like intro before the rise into Rising, yet we got Chowall as an outro to assemble here. Details seem to be considered just like Acid Angel from Asia, carrying on to the full group that is still developing slowly but surely. We love to see it. And all in all, everyone, I gotta say, this is like a 10 out of 10 album, I've got to say. Just how cohesive it is with it. It just suits tripleS, even though I haven't fully dove in the group, like I was saying earlier for one of the tracks afterwards, that wow, it just seems like they solidified their signature sound on that satisfying yet cool kind of manner that I definitely got from Rising. I think Beam, that first track, it really kicked things off so smoothly, very atmospheric with it. And then we dove into Before the Rise, really cool interlude intro track into Rising. I think it serves as an interlude for this mini album if you were to not put it on shuffle. And it serves as a great intro for performance-wise into Rising, I've got to say. Then we had Colorful. Man, oh man, what a colorful, right, dopamine kind of song. Gives you an automatic rush with how it takes the full synth pop route with it. The Baddest really shook me, and you got to give it to G-High, and of course Ari and Shannon Bay, and all in the works. Right, takes more so that full R&B influence approach on a pop track with those combination of those genres. The production and the lyrics were just so surreal in that one. And then New Look, obviously they brought it in, a full synth wave song, and also at the end of the day we got 3 songs from the battles and all, which is pretty good. I just hope they end up picking out one of the songs that got voted upon into the next comeback, perhaps or mayhaps, right? I think I would like to get 1 or 2 more. I wouldn't mind, and a good amount of y'all probably want them all. But if I gotta say, right, my favorite B-side is obviously New Look. Then it goes The Baddest. I think those 2 songs, longevity-wise, is straight perfection and all. Then I would go Colorful. Longevity in that song is so good. The replay value, it's like a serotonin boost, start off your day, am I right? And then I would have to go, not gonna lie, I would link Chowall and Beam hand in hand together, and then Before the Rise is that interlude and intro track, right? So yeah, those are my favorites. Let me know your favorite B-sides coming off of this first mini album. I think they showed so much range within one mini album. I told y'all R&B, pop, synth pop, synth wave, right? And what they showed in Rising. And I just love how they leaned heavily towards a satisfying kind of feel with Beam. More so of that cool feel that we get in The Baddest, and yet that luxurious, rich in sound feel that we get in New Look. And I think we get all of those signature styles and sounds from tripleS in Rising. That's why I feel like I really want to call this a cohesive album and a very well detailed album, production wise, lyrics wise. It suits, like the lyrics and the production and the composition and arrangement suits as a whole together for all of these songs, and I think it's just laid out so beautifully and all, and I'm so glad that I pre-ordered this album in the lovely month of March, same day as my birthday. Gonna get it from Hello82, both versions and all. Be sure to support our girls as well. I need to dive into and get familiar with the members for future releases, of course. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this album. Let me know about the variety to check out and all, whether it's coming from 1TheK Originals or anything like that's fun to watch by tripleS. This has been Garrison, as always, though. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just more inspired connecting with y'all in regards to tripleS's first mini album, Assemble. Take care and peace.